Let's meet the starters for your Philadelphia 76ers. At the small forward position, 6'5", number 22, at forward, 6'8", number 12, the shooting guard position, 6'2", number 0, at the other guard position, 6'5", number 1, James Harden. At center, 7 foot, number 21. The head coach for your Philadelphia 76ers is Doc Rivers. Fans, your Philadelphia 76ers.
Welcome to Game 3, everyone. We're at 2-0 right now in the series. No panic, though, yet. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, James Harden moved past Larry Bird on the career points list. Harden said, passing one of the greatest ever is a great honor. I just got to continue to build because at the end of the day, I want my name to be mentioned with those greats. Well, it already is. Guys?
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Philadelphia. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Embiid in at center. You look at Miami. After taking care of business, Greg, at home in games 1 and 2, they have a chance now to put a stranglehold on this series.
And Kevin, they'll be doing themselves a big favor with the win in this one. That would almost assure them a spot in the conference finals. But if they walk out of here with a loss, we'll have a whole new series on our hands.
Changes the picture, you're right. Now here's Butler. And Adebayo throws it down.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Embiid with the screen on Lowry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. And Adebayo sends it back.
And pay him with the emphatic block.
Robinson dishes to Lowry. Butler on the wing. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here is Harris.
2 minutes.
Here's Embiid. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Lowry. Takes it inside. That shot off the mark.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Maxey. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Lowry kicks to Butler. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off. It just didn't get there quick enough.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Paul Millsap's checked in for Embiid. George Niang comes in for Harris. Danny Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. Oladipo, he's checked in for the Heat. Tyler Hero comes in for Duncan Robinson. Adebayo with a screen on Harden. Floats it up for Adebayo. An emphatic LU jam.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Korkmaz kicks to Niang. Harden with a screen on Butler. Here's Niang, now recovering. 4 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Korkmaz, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Now, Hero. Outside Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Harden surveying the D, driving inside. Banked in off the glass.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Miami ahead. They're up by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges drawn, he sheds light on the significance of that play.
It's a real life momentum. You know, it really boosts myself, my team, and it really takes a lot from the other guys because they think they have a play, a dunk, a pass, an assist or something. And it's like, no, that's not there. And it's a foul on the other guy, maybe the star player, maybe the shot blocker, and maybe anybody. And that's what I do. I do whatever it takes to help my team win.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Heat, they've got Oladipo. Martin is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Hero into the point guard position. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Pass to Harris. Now here's Embiid. Guarded by Tucker. Fires it up. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Harris. Embiid's got 5 now.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's a good sign.
Now, Hero still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Embiid with the block. And they're pushing it up. And that one's good. Maxi's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers. Heat on offense. Hero passes to Tucker. Robinson against Green. Now Hero, not a lot of room. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
And Hero does a nice job driving in there and then making sure he gets fouled.
Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him.
Tyler Hero, a player who's played with a ton of confidence in high school, in his 1 year in college, and coming into the league. It's certainly something he's brought with him.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Paul Millsap is checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Green. And James Harden is subbed in for Maxey. The Heat also changing it up. Bam Adebayo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Martin.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And the playmaking of Harden continues to impress. Whether he's looking for his shot or creating for others, such a dynamic talent.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of this game. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for James Harden. Miami with the ball. They trail by 7. Harris against Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Harris.
Jimmy Butler understanding the spacing on that particular possession and able to knock it down.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. 76ers lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With Sixers coach Doc Rivers, Doc, you've got to be pleased with the play of Joel Embiid so far.
He's playing great. He's attacking early. He's making the right decisions. But overall, as a team, nothing's quick. Everything's slow, and maybe it's their pressure, but we have to do something about it.
We'll see if that adjustment gets made, Doc. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Philadelphia 76ers.
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individual standouts, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
Taking a look at the situation for the Philadelphia 76ers. This game is as much of a must-win as an elimination game. Kenny, does that alter the approach of this team in any way?
Oh, without question. You got to tighten the rotations, Ernie. You have to treat it like it is an elimination game, that's for sure.
If they don't treat like it's an elimination game, they've already lost, Kenny. No room for error on their part.
And no room for us left on this show. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy the second half.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Still interesting to see if in this second half he can find ways to get to those same spots.
are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Now here's Lowry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Tucker.
And that's back-to-back threes. But D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Maxey passes to Harden. Left side, Harris. And he banks in the layup. Harris has got 5.
Tobias carved out a bit of space, owned that real estate, and a nice aggressive finish.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader. Very positive in his approach.
Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Embiid against Adebayo. Lowry setting the pick for Butler. Out to the right wing. And the pass to Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
And your Sixers nasty.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Paul Millsap is checked in for Embiid. George Niang comes in for Harris. Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. Then for the Heat, Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Hero subbed in for Duncan Robinson. Now, here is Harden from deep. Green, nailed from three-point land. Green's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Passes it to Butler. Adebayo with this screen on Green. Looks it up for Adebayo. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And Miami making a change here. Martin's checked in. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. A 2-point game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 11 feet away. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Oladipo, good.
Shot selection paying off there. Patience by Oladipo, and then knocks it down from the perimeter.
Harden, that's good. Harden's got 6 points.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
It's the 4th quarter.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Oladipo is out there with Martin, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Harden against Lowry. Harden dishes to Harris. There's Green with the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Yeah, not shaken at all. Green has hit a ton of big shots in big situations throughout his career. Difficult guy to rattle.
Adebayo finds Robinson. Adebayo with a screen to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists now in the game.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Pass to Embiid. Good, nice job down low. 7 points for Joel Embiid.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
A different look for Miami. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Martin, and it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Oladipo. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game. He wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Robinson passes to Butler. 1:22 left in the game. Opens it up for Adebayo, and Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
And the 76ers tack on 2 more. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the 76ers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
And Tucker has it in the corner. Heat moving the ball around. And Butler, here we go. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Get a free t-shirt. Let's see, man. All right, coming out to the court right now.
And the Heat making a change here. Heroes check in.
Let's get up. Let's get pumped up.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game hero. Adebayo against Embiid. Harden the pass to Maxey. And there's the foul. That will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Timeout for the Sixers. All right, coming out to the court right now. It's your Sixers. And are you ready,
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Sixers, James Harden.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big 2-possession game now.
Which last section? What's the t-shirt? And your Sixers dancing.
.15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Out to the right wing, Tucker. From outside, off the mark. And they go to the intentional foul.
Tyler Hero. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Danny Green.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And such an important contributor to his team's success over the years. It's amazing that Green was a second-round pick and coming out of a big school at that.
Butler finds Adebayo. Trifecta!
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game, but with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has, that they don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling, and suddenly we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, thanks very much, Joel. Quality night offensively. How do you evaluate your performance?
Efficiency-wise, I've been struggling a little bit lately, so, this game was about just letting the game come to me. And I felt like I did that. My teammates found me. We got through it. We got the win. That's the most important thing.
Winning ugly is better than losing pretty, right? Congrats. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.